Hello everyone, this is Nirmal here for Technique, and in this video we are going to do a detailed review of the camera on the Samsung Galaxy J5. So the Samsung Galaxy J5 is a recently announced mid-range device and it sports a 13 megapixel rear camera with f1.9 and LED flash, and there is a front facing 5 megapixel camera, and on top of that this is a selfie focused smartphone with a front facing LED flash. So that's something really good on this device. So last year when we reviewed the Samsung Galaxy Grand Prime, we said that the selfie experience was pretty good. Now Samsung is trying to focus on the mid-range selfie experience with the J5 and J7. So the J5 has a front-facing 5 megapixel camera with LED flash. Now let's see the camera interface and also see the photos taken with this device and see how the camera performs. This is the interface of the Samsung Galaxy J5. So on the left side you have these options. You have FX, then you can minimize these options. You have timer, you have auto mode for flash, then the settings. So under the settings you have a lot of options, like you can select the picture size. It can be selected from 13 megapixel and goes up to 2.4 megapixel. Then the videos can be recorded in full HD and VGA resolution. You can enable grid lines, review pictures, quick launch. You can quick launch camera by pressing the home key twice in succession, then default storage and volume key functions to take pictures. So that's the camera settings. Now on the right side you have the option to view the gallery, then turn on video recording, then the option to take photos, then you have the option to switch to front facing camera, and then finally we have the different modes. So when you select mode, you have the auto mode, that's what we selected right now. Then you have the professional mode. So in the professional mode you can control the settings manually. You can change the ISO manually. You can have exposure, white balance can be selected. So that's one good thing, you have the manual selection of these options. So it's pretty useful for people who want to have better control on their photos by changing the ISO. And then exposure, you can change the ISO from auto to, it goes up to 800. So that's the ISO setting. Then we have the other modes which includes panorama, continuous shot, beauty phase, sound and shot, and sports mode. So these are self-explanatory. Sports mode is for moving objects. So you can also have a look at the info from here. So those are the modes available in this camera. And you can also have effects here. So there are a few effects like grayscale, sepia, negative. A few of them are included. So if you select, if you want no effects, select that option. Now moving on to the photo quality. So here are some of the samples taken with this device, and as you can see from the samples, the photo quality looks pretty good. The colors have pretty accurate, although not the best in this category. The colors have come pretty good, but the issue with the colors is that it's not really consistent across all the photos. In bright sunlight there is an issue. The colors look slightly washed out, so that's one issue. But overall, we would say the sharpness levels and the detailing looks pretty good. So we can say that this is a decent looking camera in the mid-range category. But again, another big issue with this device is the focusing. Although there is touch to focus, there are a lot of times we are not able to focus close-up objects, and even after focusing, when you take the photos, the focus is lost. That's one big issue with this device. We tried with many close-up shots, and the result was almost same. It was pretty hard to get the focus right, but when you get the focus right, this does take a great close-up shots. So that's one annoying issue with this camera. The focusing should have been better, but we are sure that Samsung can fix this issue with an upgrade or release an update for this the camera to make the focus experience better. So that's one issue, but overall we would say this is a decent camera in this price point, although not the best. Now moving on to the low light images. The low light images is also decent. This has f1.9 and there is also flash included, so overall performance looks decent, but the extreme low light photos are noisy, and it's not really that great quality. But then you can't expect great low light abilities in a mid-range smartphone. But overall we would say it's a decent phone in the mid-range category with decent low light performance. Now, as I said before, it has a 5 megapixel front camera, and it also has a LED flash. So we recorded a video with the front facing camera, so I can have a look at it. So now we are recording this video using the front cam on the Samsung Galaxy J5, which has a 5 megapixel camera, and it also has a front facing LED flash, and also it can record videos in full HD resolution. Now comparing this front camera with the Moto G3, which also sports a 5 megapixel camera, we would say the video recording quality of the Samsung Galaxy J5 is slightly better than what we saw on the Moto G3. But having said that, when it comes to photos, the Moto G3 does a better job in getting the better colors, and also total the clarity is much better on the Moto G3 for the front camera when compared to the Samsung Galaxy J5. Now there is also a flash option which will definitely come useful when you're taking photos, selfies in low light. So the flash is really powerful, and we'll just switch it on and we'll just show you. So we are now switched on the flash, and this is pretty useful when you're taking videos or selfies in low light conditions, and the selfie flash works really well. So the front camera on the Samsung Galaxy J5 is a mixed bag. The video recording is pretty good. The photo quality isn't that good when compared to the G3. The colors are not really that impressive, but still it's definitely a good camera. And one of the highlights is the front facing selfie LED flash, which should be useful in low light conditions. So overall, we would say the front facing camera on the J5 is pretty decent in this price point, and you cannot say this is the best in this category because Moto G3 does a better job in terms of the front facing camera. Now the phone also comes with 1080p video recording. So here's the sample video taken with this device, and it looks pretty decent quality. Again, it's a mid-range phone, and it does look good in terms of the competition. Overall, when you compare the competition, it does look a pretty decent quality. It's a mid-range phone priced around 12k. So in that pricing, this is a decent camera with a selfie experience as well. The competition include the Lumia 640 XL, the Xiaomi Mi 4i, we have Meizu M1 Note, and also a few other devices like the new Moto G3. So almost all devices in this price category have the 13 plus 5 megapixel front facing combination, and the advantage of this device is that it has f1.9 and also front facing LED flash. So those are the two aspects of this device. Now is it the best camera in this price point? We can't really say that it's the best in this category. Overall, we would say it's a decent looking camera. Since there are a lot of devices, it's hard to judge which is the best in this category, but overall we would say this is a decent looking camera in this price point, and does perform pretty well. So that was the camera performance of the Samsung Galaxy J5. So hope you like this video. If you have any questions, drop in a comment and we'll be glad to help you out with your questions. If you like this video, do hit the like button and also subscribe to our YouTube channel for more videos. Thanks for watching this video. Have a great day.